One thing that you have to keep in mind when you are working with project folder is that you don't have to create a new project folder every time you create a new object. Okay, so in this example, I have my circus project. So if I look at my project folder, right, and open up my scene, so this all my Maya file. Okay, so anything to do with the circus scene, things like the tent, the stand, the hammer bell, the terrain, or whatever, I'll be placing in this circus folder. Okay, it doesn't mean that one folder can only contain one Maya file, which is in fact you can put like many files, okay, that is related to your project. Now, in this instance, I'm just gonna show you how to open up the project folder properly inside Maya. Now, most people, when they close Maya, okay, let's close, and we try to open up the project, okay, they tend to double click your files. Like for example, I go to my box, and I go to my scene, and I double click it. Okay, so that is the wrong way to open up the files. Okay, so I repeat, that is the wrong way to open up the files. And I saw like many students doing this thing. Okay, and usually when you do that, right, when you have like a bigger project, you're gonna end up with something like this. Okay, so you open up your scene and everything's become black. Okay, that's because Maya is still pointing to a different project. Okay, because that is not the proper way to open up your project. Okay, so what it means is that here in my desktop, okay, I have two different projects. Okay, so if you double click your box, right, and everything's become black, so most likely Maya is still pointing to a different project. So in this case, it might be pointing to a donut project, and that's why all your texture is broken, because Maya does not understand that double clicking is. Okay, so again, double clicking files to open up your Maya is a bad idea. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to open up a proper Maya files. Okay, so again, I'm going to open up my Maya. Okay, so let it load. Okay, now before you even do anything, okay, you first need to set the project. Okay, so by setting up the project, right, you're telling Maya to go to that folder, okay, and load anything that is related to that folder, or to that project rather. Okay, so you go to File, and you go to Set Project. Okay, click this one. So let's say I'm going to be working on the donut project, so I'm going to double click it. Okay, so without anything being selected, I'm just gonna press Set. Okay, and again, as I mentioned before, what this set project is you're telling Maya to set the project to this donut project. Okay, so it will load the proper path that is related all to this donut project. Okay, so once you set it, okay, then you go to File and open up your Maya file. Okay, and that's how you open up the Maya file or the Maya project file properly. Okay, and by doing this, you should not have this black texture or broken problem in your project folder.